Olvera Street. Here, 150 years ago, the city of Los Angeles was founded and known as El Pueblo de Nuestra Señora la Reina de Los Angeles, meaning the town of Our Lady, Queen of the Angels. And this original crucifix was erected when the Pueblo was established by order of King Carlos III of Spain. Populated with people in Mexican and Spanish costumes, their shops adorned with gay awnings, Olvera Street throbs with the spirit of the past. La Casita, delicious enchiladas, tortillas colorados and tamales, cooked while you wait, served hot in more ways than one, and strange to relate, a dish called chili is the hottest. The riotous color of roses and gladiolas, the fragrance of the gardenia. One cannot leave here without a floral souvenir. The Indian trading post, El Navajo. Old saddles, Indian drums, crude chairs with cowhide seats, arrowheads, baskets, blankets, all here. History is found at La Golondrina, the oldest brick house in Los Angeles. Yesterday it was a winery. Today, well, they serve delicious iced tea and marvelous Mexican meals. There are many convenient benches where one may rest because the visitor who comes for an hour usually stays until midnight. And again we have history. In 1818, Don Francisco Avila constructed this adobe house on what was then called Vine Street. Between 1927 and 1930, through the loyalty and civic pride of the descendants of the early settlers, the romantic, colorful, and picturesque glory of the past was restored. And in this home, Commander Robert Field Stockton, USN, established his headquarters when America took possession of the town in 1847.
Just before lunch one day, a puppet show was put on at school. It was called Mr. Bungle Goes to Lunch. It was fun to watch. In the puppet show, Mr. Bungle came to the boys' room on his way to lunch. He looked at his hands. His hands were dirty, and his hair was messy. But Mr. Bungle didn't stop to wash his hands or comb his hair. He went right to lunch. Then, instead of getting into line at the lunchroom, Mr. Bungle pushed everyone aside and went right to the front. Even though this made the children laugh, no one thought that was a fair thing to do. Then, in the lunchroom, Mr. Bungle was so clumsy and impolite that he knocked over everything, and no one wanted to sit next to him. And when he finally knocked his own tray off the table, that was the end of the puppet show. The children knew that even though Mr. Bungle was funny to watch, he wouldn't be much fun to eat with. Phil knew that a Mr. Bungle wouldn't have many friends. He wouldn't want to be like Mr. Bungle. Later, Miss Brown said it was time for the children who ate in the cafeteria to go to lunch. She hoped there weren't any Mr. Bungles in this room.
little town, so old-fashioned and quaint.
Decadent is the word.
Oh, Mr. Mooney.
Well, there isn't even a porter here to take my baggage.
Well, I'll carry it for you.
Oh, please, Mrs. Thomas. I don't want people to see me letting a woman carry my baggage.
Well, I carried it when we got on the train.
That was last night. It was dark.
Read all about it. Paper, mister?
No, thank you, son.
Oh, look, Mr. Mooney, your picture's on the front page.
Well, how much is that paper?
A nickel?
Do you have change for $1?
No, sir. Oh, that's okay. You can pay me next time.
Oh, here, son. Here's a quarter. Keep the change.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's all right.
Paper!